full of expansion, love, growth, and abundance. Abundance. I am your hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. Ooh, no. Seven of Pentacles. I am your messenger of God, the first child of God, the Lilith reincarnated. Today is Thursday. It's a thirsty Thursday, y'all. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? Open your mouth. In order to keep up with me, which you can't because I'm in some new energy, you would have to catch my videos from last night, what I posted on my community page, and my shorts. Shit in my shorts. Where you at? I'm fucking sitting on top of the world, bro. It's Thirsty Thursday. I love Thursdays. I love Thursdays anyways. But, it's a great day. I woke up this morning, I was laying in bed, I saw this vivid image of a dude coming, and me being really excited. It's like, oh, that's exciting. That's something you want to wake up to. And then after that, I had an email from, unemployment. And I figured it was just a denial letter. They made me apply for unemployment when I applied for welfare. I'm like, I'm not eligible. That's not what that email said. That email said that they approved me 2 weeks ago, and I'm supposed to be requesting funds every week. What? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I guess. I didn't lie. I didn't cheat. I'm not stealing. I put in all the information of all my previous jobs, how long I worked there, and they said, here, you're entitled to compensation. It's not a bunch, but it's fucking money in the fucking bank. It's like, no way. So I woke up to that. I was like, that is really cool. Because if you remember, if you go back, I asked God, I was manifesting for the new moon, some kind of financial security so I could have some peace. It didn't have to look like a job. I asked for financial security. So I got unemployment and welfare. Alright, God, if this is the best you can do, this is what we're doing. I mean, I'm grateful. When you go from nothing to something, you're grateful, bro. I'm beyond grateful. Hey, you want to know what happened this morning? I mean, aside from that, that lady rolled up. She took a shower, washed her hair, rolled up on me in her wheelchair, and gave me a cigarette for the first time I gave her a cigarette all those times ago. I said, go ahead and keep it. I said, it's not you. I'm a cunt. I tried to warn you the first day you came at me. It's like, God's working with me, but that's why I got to stay to myself. She's like, well, I promised I'd give you one. And then Morgan was there, and I was like, well, we'll pay it forward. Give it to Morgan. She doesn't really smoke. She's a vapor. But sometimes she'll have a cigarette. So, that's what happened. And, and then the family was out there again this morning, like, the whole of staff was, I was like, did you guys know I got written up yesterday for that? I'm like, what? And then the dude that I gave the cigarette, he's like, yeah, I heard it. I thought it was you. I'm like, well, guilty as charged. Anyways, I just want to show that, there's a reaction to everybody's actions, and you never know what it is. And yeah, I was harassing her to take a shower, and obviously she heard me. You'd be surprised how much people listen. Anyways, going back, so that happened. What else? I was just chilling. We were chilling. That was it. It was a good morning. I have to sit down and get on the internet and fill out all this paperwork that I didn't do for the last couple weeks. But again, that's just like, that's really cool to me. It really is. I'm like, what? I worked just enough to get some compensation? That's cool as fuck. I mean, it wasn't just the last job, I guess, based on all the jobs I've had. Alright, so with that being said, we are going to check the energy and see how good it gets. I think it's going to be great. It's a great day. It's nice and cloudy outside. It's beautiful. I love that, dude. I love the fall. I'm not really much about the spring and all that weird shit. I'll deal with it. Spring is usually cold and wet. I love the fall, bro. I feel like it's midsummer. Not over here. Where are you at? Where are we at, universe? Oh, you're trapped, huh? In your mind, huh? Hey, shall we pull these out of the dark ones? Make it real dark for you? Remember my new cards? I was pretty pissed off when I got new tarot. I was like, no way am I starting tarot over again. I just finished tarot. They're like, do you know it all? No. How do you argue with the Holy Spirit? Hey, on God, bro. I kept teasing Wolfman about him having just one set of cards and they're all dark and dingy. These are so Wolfman cards, bro. Aren't these Wolfman cards? These are Wolfman. That's me, not him. What are we looking for? The Eight of Swords. Let's see how dark it looks over here. Pentacles, Pentacles. Hey, it was a club. That's the word I couldn't. I was like, oh, fucking beat you down with this. It's called it looks like a club. Club Met. 6, 7. Oh, dude, it looks really horrific here. I knew it would. Is this where you're at? This is worse than the Hangman, people. That's a scary picture. If you get these images stuck in your head, that could be scary. What's the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords is a bondage, constraint, but it's of your own making. It's your mind because it's in the swords. Are you serious? Yeah, bro. I know that much. 7, 8 of Swords. No, that's Wands. Never mind. La Muerte. Okay, that's Spanish. That would be the Death card. 10 of Pentacles. Wands. 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 Swords. Here we go. Terror seizes you as a trap takes hold. Legs locked firmly, arms outstretched. You cry to heaven, but only the birds answer, and they are no good to you in this precarious position. Sorry, I just start reading real fast. I just moved through the words too fast. All is not lost, but it will take all your resolve to intricate yourself from this prison. Limbs will need to be moved and cautious effort. If only you could quiet your racing mind long enough to figure out how to claw your way free. Keywords: entrapment, disempowerment. A careful retreat is needed. Dude, these really give you meaning, bro. It's like, where are they? Look at them. That's what happens. That's what I'm preparing you for, is the dark night of the soul is your mind. You're trapped in it. Once you get in it, it's scary. It's scurry. Let's read it from the quantum here. What is this? It looks like German. This thing has all kinds of them in there. What was that language? Eight of Swords. Quarks, confinement, color change. Quarks are fundamental particles within an atom. I knew this. That have both electrical charge and color charge. Ooh. The latter is nothing to do with the actual color, but the naming convention to describe the way quarks are powerfully bonded together by a strong force. Without color charge, the strong force atomic nuclei would simply fall apart. The Eight of Swords represents a sense of being bound or confined by something overpowering. As in this airy realm of swords, what binds us are thoughts or ideas rather than physical restrictions. We experience oppression and imprisonment, but also a dawning understanding that we have the key to our own freedom. You gotta break the rules. Which rules? Your own. You put restrictions upon yourself, and now you're stuck. You told yourself you can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, then don't do it. Just sit there stuck like Chuck. That's the Holy Spirit. How long will you sit there? I don't know. Your mind will try to win this battle and tell you over and over that you can't. Your heart's going to tell you to do something. You could stay there for I don't know how long. I don't do this. I know immediately. We're going to keep using these cards. Fine, God. What are you fucking saying? How am I going to put them? Fine. Sorry, I was arguing with God. I wanted to put the card away and just keep going, but he's like, no, keep the imagery out. It's great. Yeah, it's great. I know when my mind is afraid and when my heart's telling me to do something. I didn't get here without that. My first one, there's so many of them. My first one was Bobby. You know what I mean? Admitting that I cared for him. I couldn't. My pride wouldn't admit this. Don't fucking like this guy, dude. He's fucking married. Who knows who he is and what the fuck? Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Well, I guess that's what. No, just kidding. In the essence, how long did that go? Until I lost my mind, bro. I got very sick. I was denying my feelings, bro, to where it was killing me. And then I met Tree, and I started microdosing. The fucking feelings were still there, they just weren't killing me. And finally, after talking to Tree, telling him this whole situation, that like I am like literally, I didn't say it like that, but I am literally repressing feelings for a man that I loved from a long time ago, and I can't make this stop, and it's driving me fucking crazy, bro. I said, you just gotta go with the flow. You just gotta admit your feelings and let them breathe. So then I finally call him, or I send him a message, and I'm like, look, I just have to admit to myself that I'm in love with you. It's not about you loving me back. It's about me accepting these feelings and going with them instead of fighting them, because it's destroying me. And it does. And I do it. Same thing happened with Russ. Same thing happened with all of them. No, you don't love them. You're not going to love them. I mean, there's so many videos of me doing that with Russ. But all of them. I refused. I'm not going to love this person. I won't give in to this feeling, bro. I can control this feeling. No, bro. It just drove me crazy. There's plenty of them in there. Where I can't do this. Don't make me do this. I can't do this. You have to do this. The next one was Tree. The next one was Tree. Hey, why don't you reach out to Tree? Oh, I can't do this, dude. I can't do this. And I thought about everything that would go wrong if I tried to make a move on Tree. If I tried to extend myself to Tree. It was all about my pride. He's fucking 20-something years old. He's this, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. No. It was all about pride. I would not allow myself to extend myself to these men. For all my own reasons. There was nothing wrong with them. It was how I told myself that I could not cross these lines. And that was me, standing on the side of it. Fighting my wants and my desires. Those are just examples of love, dude. There's lots of them. You know what I mean? I can't quit this job. I need this job. I have to have this job. I'm nothing without this job. I need this fucking job. Then you're just stuck there because your heart won't let you, bro. It won't let you do something it doesn't want to do, and your mind's telling you, my mom, party. It's a hard place to be. You're not going to win. I tried to tell you this. You won't win. You're just destroying yourself by not giving in to yourself. And that's that self-discipline. At that moment, you realize how strong your mind is and how bad it fights your feelings. You really realize in these moments what you're up against. Your heart just wants you to be free. And your mind will not give in to this whatsoever. It has a million reasons of why you cannot do this, dude. I'm telling you, I could tell you every reason why I couldn't fuck with fucking Bobby, why I couldn't fuck with Tree, why I couldn't fucking stop, give up my music, why I couldn't quit my job, why I couldn't leave my house. It was just fear, bro. I could do these things. Alright, well, we'll leave the image there. Pick another fucked up card. I'm not there with you. So that's why I need to see the reverse side of this. Because that's what I told Morgan. Morgan, you gotta find yourself in the card, bro. It's talking to you. You're in this card. Whatever card you pull. And that's just me. I've broken the limitations, I think, is in my mind. So I'm going to pull this up in my Pagan's Ways. And that's it. They're all the same, but it's more understanding. The more you read, the more you understand. And wands, no, starts with swords. Get in my face, Loki. Alright, let's see. Reverse meaning. You have been through a difficult period and beginning to see your way through. You have gained temporary relief from your problems by distancing yourself from them. This will enable you to gain a better perspective of what faces you. You may not be as bad as you fear, or things may not be as bad as you fear, and don't be afraid to ask for help from friends and professionals. That's where I'm at. You have to face it. And then it calls for action. You gotta do something about it. It's hard to honor, but that's where you start reinstating your soul. And that's the voice you should be listening to. You want to know how I know everything? It's like I don't have a voice in my mind. I listen to the voice of my heart. I listen to my mind. I have to be heard. My mind and my thoughts have to be heard. But I don't have to act on my thoughts because the thoughts are limiting. My heart is limitless. All right. Let's see. What's the current work at hand? Oh shit. What's that card, Wolfman? Fuck. I should know these cards. I should, but you see how many fucking cards I gotta learn? I don't know the Roman numerals of this bullshit. Let's see. Nope. It's gonna be up here somewhere. Nope. Nope. None of those. It must be in the beginning. They're like, I know. Well, then say it louder. Oh, it's the Emperor. That's taking full action, bro. Alright, it's called the Strong Force. The Force is strong within you. The strong force binds particles together in the nucleus of an atom. Oh god, I thought we were talking about quarks and colors. There's so much that makes up an atom. Fuck Adam. Fucking Adam and Eve. Just kidding. Science and shit. Without it, matter would not exist, as the atom would simply fall apart. Isn't that what you said about the colors? There would be no planets, stars, or galaxies, no universe as we know it. The Emperor, like the strong force, holds things together into an order, functioning whole. He represents leadership and authority. While he often symbolizes figures that played this role in our lives, the Emperor also represents conscious will, what Freudians call the superego. Oh, it's your superego. Well, I guess if Aries is over there trying to be, you know what I mean, an emperor, then he's all super egotistical. Alright, let's see how dark the side of this is. Let's see your dark side is. I'm just gonna not do this. Alright, so this would be the Empress. This would be the Emperor. Whoa. We're gonna have to take action. This is so simplistic. You've got to break yourself out of this bullshit. Alright, where's the Emperor? I knew he knew that card. Everybody did. It's the Emperor. I don't know. I'm trying to memorize too much than the fucking Roman numerals of this shit. A firm hand takes your shoulder and ushers you into the high seat of power. The clouds part and you can see the vast dominion. Nothing escapes his attention. One eye sees the surface of all things, while the other sees hidden truth. The normal, visible depths. Crows wheel above him, bringing the messages that he needs to govern his domain. I'm seeing Odin on this. 100%. Because he had Hungen and Mungen that would come, the crows that would teach him. Is he missing an eye? I mean, seriously. His mind is steel, his words are iron, and the judgment is forever. He receives counsel of good and ill. His years of leadership allow him to know the difference. Keywords: rule of law, good governance, wise advice, leadership and political acumen, fatherhood, authoritization. That's a long ass word. Hold on, I want to figure this out. Authoritarianization. Are you serious? That's what it says. You see that big ass word right here? Authoritarianization and ruthlessness. You have to take action on what's going on in your life right now, bro. You can't just sit there and act like you have no control and you can't do such things. You have to do the things that, you know, you have the willpower. You just have to fucking dig deep. Soul searching. Alright, those are those. Funny. What's the outcome? Oh, it's another one of those. Oh, fuck, it's a tower. You can't miss the tower, bro. Towers. It's a little early. We're not supposed to be facing towers until Friday, but we live in the future, and if you're ready for your tower, it's what will happen. I mean, ultimately, when you speak up and break out, you're going to create a tower moment for everyone around you and yourself. When you stand in your heart, the shit falls down, bro. Shut up, Kanye. All falls down. You're falling down, bro. I'm gonna put my fucking head on. I'm gonna put my foot on your head. Just kidding. Yeah. When you take action in your heart, it's a tower moment. It's going to affect you. It's going to change you, your life, and everyone around you. And that's a good thing because you're making heart-centered decisions instead of just acting out of the mind, being a people pleaser and being with the crowds. Really? Really? Yeah. When I moved in here, I did not bring that picture, bro. I just found it extremely poetic. This is how a weekend starts around here. Let's get the party started. Let's send the fucking towers on. You serious? Yeah. Let's read it out of that one, and then I'll find it in this one. This is gonna be a good one. It's not far. We're in the major arcana, which is major life changes and shit. There it is. That one looks gruesome. You want it in the dark or the light? These are gruesome ass cards, bro. These are so fucking Wolfman ass cards. Like, they're so dark. That's what I told her. I was like, nah, go get some Disney cards, bro. This is ugly. Seriously? Seriously. Where the fuck is the tower? There it is. Oh no, we don't want to read that one first. We want to read it in the nice one first. Why? Because niceties and shit. Wheel of Fortune, Hermit, nope. Tower. Justice, nope. Where's the tower? It's coming before? Probably. There it goes. Quantum foam. The concept of quantum foam evolved out of an attempt to reconcile Einstein's theory of general relativity with quantum mechanics. The idea was to treat gravity as a field, linking space and time to quantum theory's uncertainty principle. The result predicated that all microscopic levels of space-time become unpredictable and chaotic. Hence, quantum foam, a kind of cosmic bubble bath, and black holes and wormholes forming at dissolving and alarming rates. This stage and frightening world, striking at odds with the apparent stability of the material world, gives us the perfect image of the tower. In traditional tarot deck, the tower is shown struck by lightning. Oh, that's what that looks like over there. Symbolizing disruption and shock, a break in the community of our lives. The tower is a challenging card, but it is not negative. After the shock of being thrown out of our comfort zone, we often realize how our old ways of thinking have restricted us, and we wake up in the positive side of the tower's message: freedom. The lightning strike can also be a flash of illumination or inspiration. We are filled with sudden understandings and insight, even enlightenment. That's where it comes from. The sudden shock of light lights up your world. They change your perception, bro. Let's read it in the dark version. That's dark. All day the birds have squawked, omens of doom, black-winged prophets urging you to flee. You hear the roar and feel the crackling of the lightning bolts striking the palace walls. Stone shivers around you. It cannot hold for long. Stay in this place of opulence, the voice whispers. Here you have been safe. But the birds, warning, screeching in defiance, ringing true to your honey-sweet words. You seek the door as beams creak and moan. Keywords: imminent disaster, a shakeup in the natural order, a chance to relinquish old ways of thinking. Uncomfortable truths rise to the surface. Hey bro, this is a killer-ass reading. Is it? I mean, in the sense of healing, though, that's what you're getting. Or you could stay like that for I don't know how long. But when you do, you'll have to be an emperor, and when you make a move, the shit will hit the fan. This is Tarot 101, bro. This is what I told her not to get into. But that's what it is. Gotta make every day you're being held back by your own thoughts, and you have to take action. And every time you take action, the shit hits the fan. Why? Because you're making a change, bro, and it shakes your foundation. When you switch up, everything switches up, bro. Confirmation. Who's that? Oh, they're inviting my daughter to some fucking Christian shit. I sent her there, and she met a bunch of fucking AWOL fucking kids. That's what it is. They say Catholic kids are the worst. Catholic girls. These Christian kids are pretty bad, bro. They brought liquor and vaping and sex and everything else. What the fuck are you doing at a Christian camp? I wanted her to learn about the woods, not the birds and the bees, and how to make moon fucking shine. Fucking kids. It's hilarious, right? What did you learn? These are pretty gnarly. Do you like them? I think they're just as gross as life is, but we want to be on the happier side of life. Guys, sorry. My OCD wants to put those exactly in the place that they go, and that's really going to drive me crazy. Okay, you go right here. And the tower was where? Fuck off. It's got to be somewhere. I don't know. Actually, I do. If I just open the book again, it'll tell me what came before the tower. The devils. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. I'm an asshole about this. I can't do this. Why? I have OCD. Things have to be in order. You don't understand. There's an order to the chaos. And if I can't, it feels chaotic. These are crazy cards. No. Let me put this card back, and I'm going to get us an oracle to leave on. Some kind of inspiration to get you out of your bullshit. I think this is the clubs. I think that's funny. Hey. Yeah, Nine of Swords doesn't look any better. You better get out of that state of mind, bro. It's just a state of mind. I can't. You can. That's the bird squawking at you. You can. You must. You shall. Alright, let's put these scary Larrys away. They're not really. It's just a different version of it. And that's why I show you in all of these books, they paint it a little different. Did you guys learn anything about the nuclear, or about an atom? There's so much. An atom is made of quarks of protons and neutrons. It's made up of so much. You're giving me a headache with this. What does this have to do with tarot, right? It does. When you can see God in all things, then that's what it means. Where do I put these? Alright, I'm going to get us an oracle card. Hopefully it won't be the peace card that keeps messing up every video I make. Peace be with you. They don't like that message getting out. I'm interested. They'll ask me to do something brave today. What did I do? I don't know. I don't know. Just act in your heart. Whatever the challenge is. And that's all day, dude. It's just listening to my heart and what it says and going against my mind. You're like, all the time? Pretty much, bro. That's how I live in peace. I'm doing heart-centered, I work from my heart. The mind gets in the way, and I have to work through it. It's afraid. It's mainly afraid. That's what negativity bases off of. It's afraid to make decisions. It's a child, bro. Your conscious is an inner child. It's a child. It's scared. The wise you needs to, it'll be okay. We got this. You're the shit. You can do this. It's okay. You have to. And that's why you go outside of yourself when you're unsure. You go to people for confirmation, to help you. You go to people to nurture and guide through your decisions. So you need that certainty. You need that. As for Russ, oh God, where are you coming from? No, Russ. Sorry, I was very clean of his energy, and then I felt it. I was like, no, don't put his energy back on me. I can deal with it. Can you deal with it? Please deal with your energy, God. He's constantly searching outside of himself for validation that he did a good job, because he doesn't know. He has no self-assurance where he tells himself that he's good. He falsely, egotistically will tell himself he's a shit, but then he comes into an argument with his inner child and his nurturer. It's like, no, that's not true. And that's where he gets in that inner critic starts tearing him apart. The inner child is a critic, you know what I mean? But the nurturer, and that's where he's just, he needs to rebuild his parts. Yeah, orphaned on the bottom. What's on the top? Never-ending story. That's Russ for sure. TikTok. Do you have a TikTok account? My daughter says I did, but I don't use it. I just get on hers and stalk people if I need to. Why? I don't care. I did, but I don't. I was supposed to start a TikTok, and I didn't, and I don't care if I did or didn't. Why don't you care about expanding? Because you can't go back. Are you afraid of expanding? No. Maybe. It's just, you don't understand what my future holds. There's a lot of pushback when I stand up. I challenge everybody's authority, bro. Their belief systems, their foundations, their structures. I challenge people that I don't even care that I don't even know exist. My existence challenges their existence, and they're going to fight me to prove that they're right and I'm wrong. That's what it is. It's all going to be about when I get out there. People are going to try to prove God wrong in my life. Do I have to do it? Nah, but I'm going to be faced with unbelievable amounts of adversity. I'm challenging religious structures. I'm challenging fucking laws and fucking, you know what I mean? I'm challenging the fucking medical. I'm challenging fucking ethnicity and race. I'm here for equality, but in that equality it's eliminating the division that people stand on. They stand on these fucking rights. So we were talking about it, me and Morgan were talking about it. Canada doesn't allow felons in their country. They're trying to protect their country from criminals. I don't want to go to a country that's going to persecute me for a mistake I made. Jesus says I'm forgiven. Your whole country won't forgive me for a mistake I made. I have no business fucking fellowshipping with people like you that have no forgiveness. How many countries are like that? They will not forgive you. A felony is just a high-level charge, bro. If you get caught with too big of a, just too big of a fucking, of a case, you're now a felon. I got a drug case when I was 18, which could have been a felony, but because it was my first case ever, it went to diversion and it washed off of my fucking record. I learned my lesson and I didn't do crimes after that. So, the point is though, if it would have stayed on my record, I'm not allowed, I'm not accepted as a 40-year-old woman that made a mistake when she was 18. I can't come and enjoy the freedoms of your country because I made a mistake when I was 18. I'm not an equal human being. You deem me, no matter what, for the rest of my life as a fucking criminal because I made a mistake. This is what I'm saying, you guys. I challenge it all in the name of Christ. Where's your forgiveness? Where's your understanding? Where's your religion? Where's your God? You're playing God out here. You're judging me when the system already said I was clean. You're trying to hold me on a cross and everybody else. You're trying to pin us to a cross for our sins and say that we are not worthy of your country, your people, your love, your finances, anything, because we made a mistake. Forgive me, for I knew not what I did. I'm a good person. I can spread a lot of love in Canada, but Canada doesn't want me because of my mistake, which is not true, but I'm saying to the others. There's great people that made small mistakes, bro, that you hang them for every day. I was a stripper once. You want to talk about that? You want to hang me for that too? You want to hang me for my decisions when I was just trying to live? I didn't make bank. I worked during the day so nobody would know I was there. Boring. I know. It was weird. I was always afraid I'd see somebody I knew. I worked at the Players Club. Seriously? Yeah, the memory came back when I pulled up there, dude. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I already did. In the essence, it's like, why can't I make a mistake, bro? Why can't you forgive me? Why can't you forgive me? And that's everybody across the board, and I'm challenging them. I'm challenging them to be a good person, bro, to break these rules and have understanding, compassion, and forgiveness for our fellow men across the world. We make mistakes. We're guided by our natural world that this is the best decision, and we look back and we can now know for certainty that we should have made a different decision. But we were young and dumb, and we didn't have all of the fucking, you know what I mean, all the knowledge in the world to make better decisions. What sin is unforgivable, bro? I see that a sin can be done and you can live in fear forever of that person. But does that mean that you have to persecute that person because of your fear? You know, going to the parole board. These are a bunch of people that listen to people all day beg them for freedom. And all day they deny people freedom based on their understanding. A couple of questions and they can decide whether you're going to be a threat to America. If you don't answer these questions to their liking, your freedom is denied. You're not God, bro. How can you say that they haven't had a change of heart based on 4, 5, 6 questions? You can't weigh that heart. You keep weighing their actions, but you can't see their heart. Yeah, we got some problems around here, people. We got some serious problems. And when I get out there, it's like, that's what I'm asking for. I'm demanding change in the name of God. And everybody's going to fight that change. They want to stick to pitchforking people. They want to stick to hate. They want to stick to fear. They want to stick it to you, bro. They want to play victim and they want to play fucking avenger. They want to get theirs. They want to, you know what I mean? They want their land. They want their 40 acres. They want theirs. They're entitled to, you know what I mean? What they believe is theirs. That entitlement's gonna get you nothing but karma, motherfuckers. You're entitled to have a good life if you choose to live a good life. And that's about it. And that looks different for every type of person. A good life doesn't mean a yacht and a fucking, you know what I mean, a drink in your hand and, you know, an endless vacation for the rest of your fucking life. With all the purses and all the food and all the pictures. You're a magazine, bro. You're trying to, you know what I mean, what? Be a TikTok sensation. You're not very sensationable out here. You're dressing up for, you know, attention, validation, something. I would say affection, but, you know, what are they giving you? You're a dancing monkey for people. Most of you. As we say, it's something like TikTok. And that's really what it is I'm not rushing this. I'm preparing for this. I'm preparing to have these conversations. I'm preparing to stand against man for God. And I'm doing this so that I can bring man to God. How many men don't want to face God? Men, women, and children. These girls don't want to look at God and say, God, I'm wrong. Your man doesn't want to. Your parents won't. The government won't. Nobody wants to face God and what they've done to his people. That's your karma, motherfuckers. How you're treating his children. And it's not necessarily in the actions. It's the way you think about them. The shit you do behind closed doors. The way you talk about them. These are his children, bro. All across this planet. They're our brothers and sisters. Let me reintroduce myself. I'm Lilith. I'm his first child. I stood for equality when Adam tried to say he was bigger than me. I said, no, we are equal, both created of God. In that moment, when he tried to be bigger, he became the smallest thing in the universe. And I became the biggest thing in the universe by standing for the equality. I did it in the divine too. You're not going to treat mankind better than us. I stand for it. It's not about a person or a place or a thing. It's about equality, balance. Putting it all back into balance. Goddess of Destruction is here with God during the destructive times to end the times, and they should be made new. And that's what it is. We're going to build a brand new foundation. Many people are not going to want to be part of this. Those are going to be the ones that suffer. With that kind of mindset, you're going to suffer for the rest of your life. Hating people, hating yourself, and being unforgiving is going to make you suffer. Putting yourself above people is going to make you suffer. Putting yourself below people that you're not worthy is going to make you suffer. You are suffering without the true consciousness of Christ. You don't have to read the Bible, bro. I can teach you this. How to be understanding, forgiving, compassionate, and loving towards thyself and towards thy brother. Not a fucking doormat. You're not here to take their beatings. You're not here to let God's children take advantage of you. But you're not here to take advantage of God's children. You see them as strangers. They're your brothers and sisters from another time, bro. It's hard. Our preconceived notions of who these people are because of things we've seen on TV, what our parents said, and what we read in books. Are the Russians bad? Based on all history, are the Russians bad? We could look at this and be like, these motherfuckers are just out to fucking, these are some bad ass. No, they're not. They got one hell of a militant force. But who are we to say as the Americans? Quit playing around. They're not bad people. They're under bad leadership. Are you going to run for president? No. I'm trying to make Marshall do that. I don't want to be nobody's fucking president. Mr. President. No. Confirmation. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah, they're trying to get my daughter to be part of some shit. Alright, let's get on to this. Where's this book? I got all these books up here. So, yeah, I turned straight to it on page 112 and 113. Really? Yeah, I turned fucking straight to it. Random, right? Some of you are racing to the end. You want to get to this place of, accomplishment. Where's that? What does that look like? What do you do when you're accomplished? And that's what I said to Russ. All Russ wanted was to have #1 album. You got it, bro. What'd you do with it? That's all you said you wanted from the universe. It gave you what you wanted. What are you going to turn around? Make another wish list? Tell it you want more? Kind of. A genie in the bottle, guys. If it gave you 3 wishes, after those 3, you would have thought back, damn, I wish I would have wished for something else. I wish I would have wished for more. Because you're never full, bro. That's those fucking stupid-ass desires. You always want more. It's in the flesh to want. Want not. Alright. Timeless, divine timing, immeasurable time. The Oracle message. That's why I said we're ahead of time. No, it's time to take action. You can do this on a Thursday. You're probably better to do it on a Thursday. You're filled with expansion. Jupiter is all of that. You're the biggest planet in the room. You take that energy and you face your towers. Take action. I told you, they get you all big on a Thursday to make you feel all small on a Friday. Alright, when humans create time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire, so realize your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment of your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. That's it too. I was like, wow, that was good timing. And that's where it is. They say you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. No, you were exactly where you were meant to be. Time isn't real. You can see into the future, but you don't believe that's your future. And it's not your future. Because if you can see it, it's already been done. Truly? Mm-hmm. So how can it be your future if it's already done? How are we, you know what I mean? And how can the past be the past when it can come up in the present and be like today? Like when I experienced my repressed memories. It's something that happened in the past, but it's something that I've never experienced before. It's happening right now for the first time in my life. With all these emotions. Time isn't real, but we believe in it. What time is it where you're at? It's not real. Going on days and shit like this. We're in patterns. You guys put time, and that's the biggest thing I'm here to break, is the idea of time, the concept of time. You put limits using time. It's bedtime, meaning this is the time when we must sleep. By this time, after this time, you're doing something bad. If you're up after this time, you're doing something bad. If you wake up after this time, sleeping in the morning, you're doing something bad. If you eat ice cream at this time, you're doing something bad. You're only supposed to eat ice cream at later times. That's not a breakfast food. This is breakfast time. You put everything on time, bro. You put your age. You put your, at my age, I need to do this. You put all limitations to time. How much you have and what you're supposed to be doing with it. What time is it? I don't know. Who cares? It's daytime. It's still God's time. We're on God's time. Are you on devil time? Pretty much. If the fucking sun is out, it's still God's time. You know how I know what time it is? When the sun goes down. What time is that? 9 o'clock. It's my time. And then what? I'm supposed to be in bed by 10 or 11? Well, I just got freedom. I just got my outside time. I've been doing God shit all day. Been doing. The doing is God. That's masculine energy. Doing. Just doing. They tell you you're supposed to sleep 8 hours of your time. You're supposed to work 8 hours of your time. You're supposed to work out an hour of your time. You know what I mean? You only have a 15-minute break. What the fuck? What day is it? What time is it? Time is, if you're constrained by time, then you fill all your minutes and you follow a calendar and you do exactly what that clock says. That clock. You know what I mean? I'm seeing Lewis. It's like the clock doesn't lie. No, but you can break time. And if anybody should know that, it's Lewis. Time and, you know what I mean? Time and space. How much space can you accomplish in such little time is the area he works. All of you do. What can I get done today? It doesn't matter. You'll pile yourself with a bunch of shit to do tomorrow. It's never all done. Your mind will keep looking for things to do with your time. And that's it. If you're running late, now you're in a bad feeling because you're not on time. It's fake. Work starts at this time. You could start working at any time. Work ends at this time. Other people are still working. We don't work on the weekends. Really? We still need food on the weekends. That's one of those goofy ass things about Oklahoma, bro. Like, a lot of places, small towns, bro, they honor, like, you know, church. You can't fucking go nowhere when there's church. Everybody's at church, so the businesses are closed. Meaning you can't handle your business if you're not in church. You're supposed to be handling God, not your business. Makes sense? I'm just trying to show you. As the goddess of time, you know, Father Time over there, it's not real. It only exists here. You say that distance is time, right? So they say that galaxies are millions of light years away. And then you say, you know what I mean? Like, we could never access it because we don't have enough time to get there. We're not traveling through time. We're traveling and time passes by as we travel. A perfect example is get in your fucking car and go for a drive and watch time go by. It's just not real. He should have called me by now. When is he supposed to call you? When he feels right. When you're ready. That's the time. Love message, or relationship message. Love and fulfillment of desire and even body reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season and divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give it, and receive it. And that's it. I'm too old. You're never too old to be in love. And you better do it before you die. You're never too old to fall in love. You're never too old to give love. And when you fall in love and give love, you do, in a sense, receive it because it's a feeling that's coming out of you. So you're receiving this feeling while it's coming out of you. Its clock is eternal and ticking according to the beating of your heart, in perfect rhythm. Isn't it that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. I'm just quiet. It's because, you know, like when you're ready and you think you're not ready, and there it is. It's time to love. Are you gonna love? That's what happened, bro. That twin flame that popped up out of me, I wasn't ready to love nobody. I wasn't even thinking about giving nobody attention and affection and an idea of a relationship right now. I know there is one, but now here he is, and I've got to turn on the possibilities. Open up to this immediately. Can you love him? Can you open your heart? Do you love him? Can you act in that? What's holding you back? The heart just turns on, bro. And fighting it is horrendous, as I said. Prosperity message. Your prosperity is co-created by the endeavors as they occur in human-made time and the eternal efforts of your most important manifestational partner, spirit, and a divine, measureless time. So keep doing what you're doing, stay positive, and make a commitment to remain in the high vibrational thoughts and feelings. If you heed the message of this card, it will seem as if you will align with your highest calling and your highest good in no time at all. Like magic. So what's all the fuss about having enough time? The prosperous life that is yours will never pass you by. I teach everyone here. So when you start praying to God, and you're like, all right, God, I gotta have this bill paid by the fucking 22nd, God. Will you take care of it? And your spirit will say, yeah, it's gonna be okay. You don't keep stressing him every day till the 22nd. He knows that it's due the 22nd. He gave him the message. He will be there by the 22nd to pay the bill. When will he be there? Probably on the 22nd when you told him. I try to explain that to you. God's never late. He's always on time. What time? The last goddamn minute. He waits till the last minute. Why? Because that's when you needed him most. You think you needed him before that so that you could have the security, but you didn't need the bill paid until that minute. And that's when he pays it. And if he doesn't pay at that minute, he's just stressing you, just to see if you don't trust him. And you're like, all of a sudden you thought he would pay it, and then something fell through, and now you're freaking out because you thought he would take care of it, and you start panicking and trying to come up with something, and then you cry at God, God, I don't know what to do, I thought you were going to help me. And then he comes through with something else. That's what he does. It's not your time. It's the right time. You think that this is the right time, but it's not. Stop thinking, guys. It's the hardest thing to do is just stop trying to assume. Protection message. You have been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest. There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You are in such capable hands. With guides and angels, stop. Seeing Empress Ava's tarots. She has some of the most disgusting messages of telling people that they're under spiritual attack, they're trying to steal your destiny, they're taking your divine masculine, they're trying to get your creativity, they're trying to bind your chakras, they're trying to take from you. She puts this thought in their head, and they believe it, that people are out to get them. So then what happens? They start losing because of their beliefs. Maybe not to that person, but they feed into this fear. A person has put a fear in, and they're like, they are holding me back. They are trying to steal my boyfriend. They have always been. You give this imaginary thing all this power. Nobody has took anything from me. Nobody has stopped me. Nobody has bound me. Nobody can do any of that. You think that because you're not where you want to be, that you're not where you're supposed to be, and it's somebody else's fault. It's no fault to anyone. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, learning the exact lesson. You know, that goes back to Lewis. I should have had my 8-time world championship by now. That's your mind, bro. Your heart's been telling you for how fucking long? How long have I been fucking telling you? Lewis, Jesus Christ, bro. 4 years? 3 years? It's his choice. He wants to keep fighting for it. He believes it's his, and that he just has to work hard for it, and it'll be given to him. That's not true. He put that thought in his head. God didn't. If I sat down with Lewis and said, Lewis, what does it look like when you get that 8th world champion? He can't tell you. Because it's not real. It's not a real version. It's just a fucking desire that he won't give up on. He's never seen it, because it's not meant to be. That's how you know the difference between your illusions and your fucking visions. You can see where you're going in your visions. You're trying to create a vision in your life. That's what I told Russ. I can see it. I seen when I walk up to accept my Grammy, and I see that I walk up with Prince. I've seen it. That means it will come to pass. It's already happened. You are trying to see a future that isn't real, and you're trying to put all these things into this future. You're trying to see yourself with this guy, but you can't. You can't in your wildest dreams make it up of what it would be like to hold him or kiss him or be in his space. You're just fantasizing about it. Going back to this, it says right here, miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? Nobody can stop this. Going back to, my twin flames. You're not holding him. He's holding himself down, bro. The karmics think that they won because I'm not with them. Bro, what are you talking about? They are with me every fucking day. In heart, mind, and spirit, bro. They're just physically in your space. But you can look in their face and see that they're not there with you. Not mentally, not emotionally. You didn't win. You got the unhealed version of them, which in essence takes it away from me. It would have been so much harder to heal myself and an unhealed person with me. Now that I'm healed, I can healing. You know what I mean? We can work together, but in essence, I'm not doing all your fucking work, bro. You're super unhealed too. That's where it's like, I'm being unhealed, I need to go to my room. What? Thought we were gonna have sex. No, I'm being a bitch. Leave me alone for a minute. I'm just saying. Nobody's going to take what's yours. Like, that was my man. No, it was never your man. You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny your highest good. All is yours in divine and appropriate timing. You can relax. They can't, bro. That's what it is. She spreads all that shit, bro. There's a lot of them that spread all that shit. Are people doing spell work on you? Typically, yeah. Do you care? I mean, if you listen to someone tell you and then you start feeding this idea, yeah, they're doing graveyard dirt and they're trying to take your destiny. What, my healing, bitch? You're trying to take my healing? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You're trying to take my man? You don't even know who he is. You're just out to get any man that comes near me? You're going to get all kinds of karma. They're all coming to teach me karma. Go ahead. Take this one and the next one. I'm waiting for the right one. You can't take the right one. He don't want nothing to do with you. Why? Because you're unhealed, bitch. He's coming to me because I'm healed. He's coming to me because I'm healed. The only thing that keeps him away is my unhealedness. He gets afraid of the parts that aren't healed. But he knows that I have the ability to heal him. And the more he faces that, the closer he gets. You're just unhealed, and he loves it. He can dick slap you whenever he wants. That's my girl. I love the way she takes it. All that bullshit. You know, all he has to do is fucking buy you a person. Take a picture, buy you a little drinky drink, and you're easy to fucking pleasey. Easy pleasy. Ew, with the lemon squeezy. Again. Nobody's standing in my way. The only one in my way is my way, and that's it. What's holding you back? Me, because I'm not ready. You're not holding me back. I'm holding me back. From what? Success? I mean, I told you why. And that's because I'm preparing for it. It's not that I'm afraid. I'm not fully in the right mindset to sit there and fight the world. I might get my feelings hurt. I might get a little bit, a little attached to some shit. I might get a little fiery about some shit. I can't be neutral in all, I'm still in overdrive in some areas. We need to be neutral in all areas when having these conversations with all types of people. Or I might get a little heated because you said something stupid. Did you just say that stupid? Did your mind come up with that? Did your mommy tell you that? Where'd you read that? That's what I mean. I'm very condescending. I make you want to slap a bitch. I'll motherfucking dog dare you. Anyways, going back to it, timing. Now's the time is what I heard. Really? I mean, did you see the morning cards? What'd they tell you? You're fucking stuck like Chuck. You need to take action and fucking burn the motherfucker down. The roof. You're like, you're destroying your life? I am so great at it. It's better me than God. You want God to come destroy my life? No, I did it myself. I got it, God. I can ruin this relationship. You don't have to do it. I got it, God. I can ruin this relationship. I can ruin this job. I can destroy my life, and you can make a new one. I'd rather do it than him do it, because when he does it, it's very devastating. Oh my God, what have you done, God? I fucking told you to break up with this person, and you didn't do it. So I had to come in. I had to intervene. I had to send another chick to come get your dude. Damn, God. Well, fine. Take him away. God said he was no good for me anyways. She took your man. She took my karma. She took her karma. She didn't take shit. He wasn't mine if he went that way. In essence. Yeah, what's meant for you is coming for you, and that extremely means your karma, bro. You're going to learn today. And once you learn, then all the good things. That's it. It's God with a lollipop afterwards. He's going to, he's waiting on the other side with your gifts. After you learn this, you know what I mean? You got to go through this. After you get off of school, he's going to have a snack pack and a juice pop, and, you get to watch your favorite cartoons, but you're going to stay in school until you learn that lesson. Hard knock. He's got rewards for you after you get out of school. But he's not going to pick you up early because your tummy hurts. He's not going to listen to your lies and say, I can't do this. You're talking to Kobe Bryant here, bro. Try to tell Kobe that you can't do this. Whatever you're facing right now, I want you to sit down. That's what I got to do. Kobe, I can't do this. All right, let's 7-foot Kobe look down at you and feel how small you feel, telling Kobe you can't do some shit. The fuck you mean you can't do this? You can do this. And then stand next to Pac. Pac gonna laugh in your face and call you a bitch. These are my spirit guides. This can't is not an option. What does it take for you to do this? Not you can't. What is it going to take for you to do this? That's how we operate over here. You can do all things. God, who gives you the strength. You just have to have the willpower and dig deep and fight yourself, crying even. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. Have you... Oh, I'm seeing... I love you, D. Earl. I'm never gonna call you Earl, bro. That's so lame. Why did your mom... I guess. Was a respectable man and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, Earl, DMX. There's this... I shared it in my shorts. There's this video of him. He's gonna go... He's in Las Vegas, and he's gonna ride one of these slingshot rides, and he's scared. He's scared as fuck. Scared as fuck. Hurry up before I lose my nerve. He don't want to do it, but he's got to do it. He's like, all right, just look hard. Like, we had that. He's like, oh, there's a fucking camera. They saw me scared. In the essence, that's exactly how you feel when you're about to do something scary. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, I'm scared. Pull the lever. Oh, God. Oh, God. Send the text. Send the text. Someone's or lots of them? Oh, God. Somebody call 911. I mean, they're telling you to take action in your life. The time is now. And sometimes you're not ready. And again, you're like, you'd rather stay homeless and hidden. And I'm not homeless, dickhead. That's what you don't get. I have a home now. I was homeless before I had a home, dipshits. I have some financial security right now. I have some safety. I have a friend. I'm building. I'm building towards my future right now. These are the steps that we have to take. Like, I just want to be in my new house. I don't even know what that looks like, bro. I'm not even trying to build a house. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Seriously. We went back to... yesterday I went back to, you know, my trailer. And then we saw a Denali truck today. I was like, dude, we need one of those. They're like, that's high. I was like... She's like, those are like the highest level. I was like, we're the highest level of chicks, dude. We don't need no Explorers. We need Denalis, bro. I was like, we'll get the Denali truck, we'll put the gooseneck in it, and we'll fucking hook up a fucking fifth wheel on that bitch. I was like, they come with all the shit. We'll get it, you know, why Denalis? I don't know. That's what I saw today, and that's it. It's like, you manifest, I'm not gonna settle, I don't want a Honda, I want a Denali. I told the universe what kind of car I wanted. Why? Because I need a bigger vehicle for the big places we're going, so it can carry all my baggage, which is my little house. I know what I want. It's like, where's my shit, God? It's coming. When you get ready, be ready, and it'll be there. So just know that timing is not real. You're right on time, and so is God, and so is your ass whooping. Your lesson is on time. Yeah, I just keep seeing those dark cards. You're stuck. You have to take action and burn the shit down. Again, this is typically a Friday, but Thursday's a good time to start set, because you'll feel better about it. Friday, you won't feel so good about it. You feel good on a Thursday about some shit. I do. If I'm gonna fucking, you know what I mean? On a Tuesday, I got all the strength, dude. I could do all kinds of shit on a Tuesday. And on a Thursday, yeah, bro, these are great days. My strength levels are high to do some shit. That's what it is. They get you all high, and then they drop you all low. Hey, I love you guys. You have a great day. I'll catch up with you later about... Well, obviously, you know what we're going through, so we'll start talking about your towers and stuff like that and how to take action. It's just overcoming the mind, bro. You have to work through it, though. Your thoughts are standing in your way. You have to work through all of them. Write them down. Which is what? Your fucking fears, Nika. They're fears, bro. They're fears that are stopping you. You're afraid of what somebody will say, what will happen, what you'll lose. Write them down and come to terms with the agreement here. See the terms of what you're afraid of and come to terms with it. It's okay if this happens. It's okay if they stop talking to me. It's okay if I lose this job. It will be okay. That's that nurturer to the fearful child. And that's where you're trying to get your kid. Come on, let's go meet Santa Claus. And they're like, ah! There's no reason for them to fear this motherfucker, but they are deathly afraid of this motherfucker. No, he's going to give you a toy. I don't want a toy. I don't want to know. I don't know that guy. I don't want to sit on that guy's lap. Yeah, when you take babies to go meet Santa and they all go crazy... You're telling him that this is the best man of his life, and, you know, that's like me trying to get you to meet God. You're like, no, I don't want to meet God. I don't want to meet. He's not going to like me. What the fuck are you talking about? He's got a gift for you. Come on. Go sit on his lap.
That's weird.
Think about what we do to our kids, trying to get them excited. Come on, it'll be good. I'll give you an ice cream. I'll give you this. You're just trying to encourage them to be brave. They don't want to do shit. Kids don't want to do shit. You are a child of God, and he's telling you to be brave, and he's trying to show you that, come on, it'll be good. You get some pussy on the other side of this. Something. He's telling you you'll get something good out of this if you just do it, and you're like so afraid. Work through your fears and do it. Send the text and put the phone down. When I was texting Bobby, I was so afraid of everything he was going to say and anything I said. I would send him a message and then I would log the fuck off. I'll come back to that in 30 minutes. I'm too afraid to see what you're going to say. I need to take this very slow. I'm very afraid of this conversation. Really? Now I'm just like, and that's it. Started like that, and then you get all the way to Twin Flame X, and he's like, you and these rapid fire fucking paragraph messages. Yeah, I can speak now. Before I was afraid to speak. Now I got a lot of shit to speak on. The time is now. Love yous. Laters. Bye.